Good morning. Pull your nuts out of your ass and wake the fuck up. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's 8:30 a.m. and I've already brushed, showered, and done a little bit of writing. What have you gotten done? The sun is out. It's shining. It's a beautiful day. What are you going to do with it? Let me know. I'm thinking I'm probably going to try and go hiking today. But it's good to get up early. I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping lately. And the best solution to that is to just wake up early. You know, every day at 6 a.m. just get up. I don't care how tired you are. I don't care how tired you are. I don't care if you got 1 hour of sleep. Wake the fuck up. Pull those nuts out of your ass. You got shit to do. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people who doesn't believe in sleep. Or who says that they don't need sleep. Oh, no. I'm good with just 5 hours a night. That's not me. I am not good with 6 hours a night. Even if I get 8, I'm still too tired. I believe in sleep. Because you know what happens when you don't sleep? You develop cardiovascular issues and you get early onset dementia. That's what happens when you don't sleep. At night, your brain is cleaning itself and taking care of itself. Or just think of it as a battery. You gotta recharge it. If you don't recharge it, and you're running your battery at 20% all day, every day, it's gonna overheat and it's gonna die very quickly. Your brain's similar. I fucking hate those people that are like, no, I work hard. I work fucking 80 hours a week, 12 hours a day. That didn't add up, but whatever. And then at fucking 50 years old, they start losing it, and if they didn't have kids, they have no one to take care of them. Plus, don't do that to your children. Are you serious? Don't make your kids suffer for your mistakes. Just because you didn't believe in sleep and you made a mistake doesn't mean that your kids have to fucking take care of you. I don't care if elderly homes are kind of shitty. I don't care if you don't want to go there. If you chose not to sleep and you have dementia and you can't take care of yourself from it, I'm sorry, but that's what happens. You have to deal with it on some level, and it's not your kid's responsibility. And dear God, I hope I do not leave my kids with any responsibility like that. I can't handle anything on my own. I don't want to put that on them. Part of me having kids is hoping that they can do much better than I can. It's kind of scary. I feel like a lot of people don't want their kids to do better than them because they have their ego in the way, you know? Like an overly competitive dad, once their kid can beat them in basketball, they get fucking depressed. Like, fuck you, you should be happy. You should have been waiting for the day your kid could beat you in basketball. People got huge egos. I mean, I got a huge ego. I'm sensitive. I get hurt pretty easy. But I think because I'm aware of it and I'm thinking about it, it's not really a problem. Good morning, birds! Hello! You hear this? These birds are annoying as fuck. But I love it. I love waking up early, and I especially love getting outside early. The sun's behind the trees, but it just wakes me up. I feel good now. I was already feeling pretty good this morning. But I was tired. I knew I needed to shower. I took my hot shower, and then I was feeling pretty good. But even still, like, I'm not even high, and I feel so fucking good right now. I just love getting outside, getting fresh air, and getting some sun. Mostly the sun, but I honestly believe everything about being outside is good for you. I think the fact that your eyes are processing leaves and trees and these different green organic colors, I think that's all part of what your brain is supposed to have. I feel like it's like you're missing an essential vitamin, like you're not getting any vitamin C in your diet. You get scurvy from not seeing the sun, except it's not scurvy. You just turn into an emaciated incel. A total degen that stays up till 2 a.m. every night playing video games. Because you gotta progress in your video game. Otherwise, how are people gonna respect me? People have no reason to respect me, but if I hit level 99 in RuneScape, there's a community of people out there that'll appreciate me. And that's what I care about. Fucking ridiculous. I am a gamer. Like, I'm into degen shit. Like, I like speedrunning. That is, like, top tier of degenerate pastimes. But I don't let it consume my life. Sure, I'll stream it sometimes, but I'm not trying to quit my job so I can stream Mario. Although I do respect people that do that. Yo, shoutouts to Kano. Shoutouts to Kano. He's a Japanese Mario player that he quit his job and he just plays Mario full time now. Which is pretty cool. But because his life is nothing but Mario, he's super depressed. And he's been having a lot of problems lately. He had to go back to his parents' house, and he was just doing a 24/7 stream, but he had to cancel it. I'm assuming due to mental health reasons. And he hasn't streamed in like at least a week now. So, I mean, I'm wishing him the best. I hope he's exercising. I hope he's getting outside. Because he lives in a tiny apartment in Japan. So he can't work out in his apartment. He has to go to the gym, which he doesn't do all that time because he's always playing Mario. I don't know, man. All I'm trying to say here is get outside when you can. No matter what. Like for me, usually what gets me outside is I go outside to smoke. Which is destroying my lungs. I'm trying to work on that, but at least it's getting me outside now. And I know what I need to work on is I need to go outside and make that a habit without smoking, I need to get in the habit of waking up Saturday morning, going outside, and not smoking. Kind of like I am right now. Except maybe bring a notebook with me, maybe a book. Because music is cool. I used to wake up and listen to music and just chill outside. But the thoughts all the thoughts I'm having are inspired by the music, And then even worse, like, I might wake up and start watching a Twitch stream. I might start watching someone play Mario at 6 a.m. in the morning. So that's good for my mind state. So yeah, I just want to get in the habit of going outside and relaxing. Being sober. And honestly, I had the idea this morning because I really do want to stop smoking. I know that weed has because it's directly the plant, it has the right balance of chemicals. I'm not going to get too much THC. I'm not going to get too much CBD or whatever. Which is part of why I'm resistant to going to edibles. When I eat edibles, usually I don't feel it until I do, and then I'm just sleepy. 1,000 milligrams later. But I have tried those seltzers, those weed seltzers. I don't know if you've tried them, but they're only 5 milligrams out here in Massachusetts. Recreationally, they can't sell anything stronger. But because it's in seltzer form, I guess because it's already prepared and ready for your body to break it down, is the Delta 9 THC. It just hits you faster. Which is what I need, because when I smoke, I want to feel it right away. And if I eat an edible, I don't want to wait 2 hours. So, if I spend roughly $200 a month on my ounce, If I put that towards seltzers, that's a 4-pack for $25, which means 32 for $100. So I can get 64 seltzers, which is enough for 2 a day, which is more than enough. Even though weed from the store is so expensive, just because those seltzers are so low potency, I can get them at a decent value. And because it sets on so quickly, it feels like I'm eating more. I'm getting the rush that I'm looking for, and the high that I'm looking for. You know, without having to wait 2 hours, without having to eat a whole pack of gummy bears. You know, if I want to get high in the morning, it'd be nice to be able to drink a seltzer rather than to eat 2 packs of gummy bears. Or 4 packs of gummy bears. It sucks. Finding strong edibles is hard. I pretty much have to get them off the black market. You know, you get those like 300 milligram Nerds ropes. I've eaten like 7 of those. There's no way they're 300 milligrams. But then again, you give it to someone that eats like 50. Or if you give a 100 milligram edible of those Nerds rope to someone that eats 100 normally, and sometimes they're like, what the fuck was that? What did you give me? Did you lace that with PCP? Why does it feel so good? Huh. I don't know. I just did that math, though, and I'm just realizing how cost-effective seltzers could be. I don't know. I'm going to go to the store and pick up, I don't know, maybe 2 4-packs this weekend. I'll try having 1 or 2 tonight, see what it does me. I'll try having 1 or 2 tomorrow. My girl's coming over to see me tomorrow. And she's really nice to me. Like, she knows I want to stop smoking, and she also wants me to stop smoking for my health reasons. And she's just so supportive of me. Maybe too supportive. You know? Like, most of the time when I see her, I'll only smoke a couple times. So let's say we spend the whole day together. When we wake up, I want to get high, but I usually won't do it. Or if I do, I'll just smoke a little bit. And because I'm with her, I don't want to keep stopping what we're doing and going out to smoke. So I'll probably wait till either lunchtime or the end of the day, like after dinner, to smoke again. Which is good, because she makes me more conscious of it. I think about it, and I exhibit willpower. Because when I'm on my own, it's like, fuck it. I don't care how much work I have to do today. I'm smoking. 6 a.m. I'm tired. I don't feel good. I'd like to at least feel decent. You know, that's what sucks about when you don't sleep, is you wake up every day and you feel like shit. But you feel like that every day, so you don't really notice you feel like shit. That just has to become your new normal, as they say in the pandemic. And I don't know, man. Whatever. What am I even talking about? I don't know. Something about weed, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. Let me know what I was talking about in the comments. Alright, moving on. Blue skidoo, yo. Ooh. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. Beautiful. And I am gonna smoke this joint, bro. I did smoke a lot this week, but it was a beautiful day. I did good this morning, got ready, and I'm gonna go hiking today, so I'm just gonna smoke some weed. And not think too much about it. At least it's not crack. Ay, ay. What am I smoking today? don't even know what it's fucking called. It's even written on the bag. I didn't look. I've had the same bag for about a month. What am I smoking on this week? I'm smoking on the same shit I was smoking on last week, you motherfucker. If you care, though, what are you smoking on this week? What are you sipping? What's your brew? Ooh, that's hitting me good. But anyway, now that the joint's fired up, let's get to what I had to talk about. I have business to address here today on the podcast. And I know I didn't do my intro. This is the Raw Jest podcast, and I am your host, Raw Jest. But if you're listening to this, you clicked on the video, you know what it's called. And if you stuck around this long, you don't need to know what this podcast is about. You're here. And I'm here. We're all here. Ain't it great? I think so. I got me a nice king-size joint. It's not too fat, though. It's like a regular-sized joint. It's just a little extra long. Because I like to sit down and smoke for like 15-20 minutes. With like a regular-sized joint, I feel like you're done in 10. And I don't feel like I was relaxing. I feel like I was worried about smoking. When I smoke a joint, I like to just kick back and chill. If I'm not with other people, then let the joint go out. Fuck it, I don't care. If the weed gets too stale, here's a trick. If I'm gonna save like a roach or something, I just squeeze out the end of the joint. All the burnt weed and shit. Don't put your fingers on it, do it through the paper so you don't get that resin all over you. But even though the weed is covered in resin, if you just squeeze out that burnt tip, once you relight it, it's so much better, I swear to God. But you got like a 24-hour limit on that bitch. Joints go stale, that's how they work. Weed goes stale, that's how it works. And joints go stale faster than weed, because it's broken down and processed. Even if it was an all-natural process, it's still a process. Process that. Why don't you? Processing. 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 Beep, beep, boop, boop. But back to the matter at hand. Yeah, I'm stoned, but I don't forget what I'm talking about. I'm a fucking professional. I've been doing this for years. What do you think this is? I've been smoking for 10. I've been talking to myself for 2. I'm a fucking professional. But here we go. Here's the big reveal. I've got some news today. I think it's finally time that I come out of the closet. I'm fucking sick of hiding. It's real. If you spend too much time in the closet, it really does take a toll on your mental health and your well-being and your ability to be a good human being. At least I believe so. So I'm coming out of the closet, y'all. I know a bunch of you saw this coming, but I am not comfortable with getting the vaccine for myself. Just the vaccine. I am vaccinated. I have mumps, measles, flu. I have all my shots. But I don't want to get any of the current coronavirus vaccines. I'm sorry, I know that's going to upset a lot of people. But I don't think it's been proven safe. In order of preference, I'd prefer to get the Johnson because it's the weakest, then Pfizer, then Moderna, because that one's the strongest. But overall, I don't think any of those are safe options for me, and I don't want to take them. Never mind the fact that none of the requirements for the emergency use authorization were met. You know, they had to meet certain requirements to allow this type of vaccine due to the technology that it uses. If you want to look into it more, you can look into gain-of-function research, how it was banned in the U.S., how it was opened back up. Fauci was responsible for opening it up, and more importantly, he's behind the initiative that actually funded the Wuhan Institute in China. That is actually the institute where it's most likely that the coronavirus, COVID-19, came from. And I'm not putting blame on anyone here. I'm not saying it's Fauci's fault. I'm not saying it's China's fault. I'm not saying it's Wuhan's fault. But I think we need to fix our protocol at the very least. The fact that their records were gone when we needed to look into them, I think it's a little suspicious, but more importantly, it just removes the data that we need to understand how to approach a situation. Where this virus came from is actually very important to having a greater understanding of it and knowing how to deal with it. So if anyone is intentionally lying about it, shame on them, for fucking Christ's sake. I don't believe they would be doing it intentionally for their, due to some conspiracy. I think it's just for their own benefit so they don't get in trouble, or because I think it's what they think is best for the company or for everyone. I don't think they're intentionally trying to do harm. You know? I don't think this is a conspiracy theory, but I think something's up. It smells a little fishy to me. You know what I'm saying? I smell a mystery. But I don't want to rag on about it too long. If you want to learn more about it, you got to do your own research. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Or DM if you don't feel comfortable posting a comment. But I don't have a problem with anyone who's gotten the vaccine. My girl has it. But I do have a problem with people that'll fucking tell me I need to get it. Or I'm a bad person. Or that I don't care. I don't want to keep talking about it, but come on, y'all. Look at Israel, for example. For a while now, they've had over 80% vaccination. High vaccination rate, right? So you'd think the rates of coronavirus would go down, right? Wrong. They have record-breaking rates. Their hospitals are filled up. It's not good. I'm not saying that's due to the vaccine. I do believe that the vaccine puts out an evolutionary pressure that's only likely to make it stronger. Whether that's happening or not, we don't know, yes. But we also don't know that it's not happening. So all these people telling you that it can't be happening, I wouldn't believe that, but, again, do your own research. Don't listen to me, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a comedian. I was an engineer and I had to be a comedian. So don't listen to me. There's other places to look at. Israel, Mexico. Mexico didn't get vaccinations, but they've been treating with ivermectin and it's been working well. And ivermectin's, it's like a taboo word to say. I'm going to say it. I'm not saying it's a cure-all solution, but it's a great response tool. And to say it's not is fucking absurd. Anti-medical, anti-medicine, anti-science. Its primary use, it's called a horse dewormer, but its primary use isn't even the veterinary purposes. Yes, it's used for that, but it's primarily used for humans. That's what it was designed and used for primarily. It's like if you say, that's the same thing they do to ketamine, yo. They're like, oh, ketamine, you took a fucking horse tranquilizer? Yes, it's used to tranquilize horses. But you know what it's really used for primarily? Is anesthesia on humans. Ask any fucking anesthesiologist, bro. It's like they formulate the medicine that they give you based on who you are, your ethnicity, your height, your weight, your gender. A lot of different factors that they're putting in when they're mixing up these anesthetics for you when you go under for surgery and such. And one of the chemicals that they use the most and find most valuable in anesthesiology is ketamine. It's a complex drug. And it's not magical, but it's really cool. It's almost like magic. We don't know how the fuck it works, but we're working on it. And we know how to use it. We know how to use it safely. And we can prove that. So I don't know. I'd just like some more proof. And they've been doing some testing on it, which is good. And I'm really happy and it's looking good. But to say that there are no risks, which is actually what they're telling me, that there are no risks, I mean, it's similar to the coronavirus vaccine. It does similar damage to you too. I mean, we know the coronavirus does concerning long-term damage. And the vaccine is quite similar. To say that you know for sure 100% that there's no long-term consequences when we haven't even been able to test it for a long-term period. I know that you'll pretty much always be able to make that argument until a long time has come, but still, I feel there's more reasons to be concerned. That's not my only reason. But I do think it's important to bring up. We can't just ignore that fact. I guess, unless you only want your narrative to be heard, then I guess don't say that. It's whatever, though. You do you. I've talked about this for way too long. I don't really know shit. I'm just bringing up buzzwords and little things I've heard here and there. I don't know much about this. I don't. I'm not a doctor. Don't listen to me. But with the little I know, I feel like even I know enough to understand I'm not fully for this. I think it feels like it's being pushed. It feels totalitarian. And it's not justifiable. If it was justifiable, if there was more evidence and reasoning, I'd be open to hearing it. Like, I'm always open to changing my mind. I'm a fucking stoner. Okay, you can get me behind pretty much anything, dude. I still got a half a joint left. Start talking. But actually, though, I am moving on. I'm done talking about this. No more jokes, no more points to make. Everyone has bias. Listen to everyone and do your own thinking. That's all I gotta say. Or don't. Actually, it's a lot of work. Nobody has time for this. You don't even have to do your own thinking. If you want to just believe what someone's gonna tell you, you could do that too. I'm not gonna get mad at you. Just don't tell me what to do. That's what I care about. Alright? Alright. God damn, that feels good. Sorry guys, I just needed to come out of the closet on that. Like, that shit's been weighing me down. And I really do feel like a freer person now, so thank you. If you were listening, thank you for listening, but I'm happy I have the opportunity to be able to record myself, do this, and put it online, because I feel a hell of a lot better being out of the closet now. And that's not the only news I actually have to break today. I know a lot of you have seen this coming. You know, I'm not... I don't know. I have more to come out of the closet on. I say the N-word. Hold up, I botched that setup. I'm gonna let you know I totally did that. It's just because I'm too high and shit. I got distracted. So let me pretend I didn't botch it. I know A lot of you probably saw this coming. But I still have to actually come out of the closet. It wasn't just the COVID stuff I was talking about. I gotta come out. I say the N-word. I'll admit it. I say the N-word. At home when I'm rapping along to songs by myself, dude. What the fuck? Who do you think I am? I may be brown, but I don't identify as black. Sure, I could pull the Puerto Rican card. Ah, man, I'm Puerto Rican. I can say whatever I want. I'm a little more with it. I'm not fucking I'm not the Puerto Rican rattlesnake over here. I'm not Louis J. Gomez. Shoutouts to the man. He's a comedian, if you don't know. If you can call him that. Filthy mouthed motherfucker. I'm playing. No, but like, I honestly do think I have a little more responsibility than someone like that. I hold my tongue a little bit more. Although I do say the N-word. Let's take this an example. Let's take a case study here. You know? Let's be scientific about it. I want to be responsible. Let's observe a case study. I.e., me. In this example, I usually don't say the N-word in front of my black friends, you know? Even if they say it, I don't just say the N-word. However, where I'm at now is if I know that there's someone to use the N-word, I won't censor it out of my own language if I'm like rapping along. Or if I'm making a point and if I'm just using it as a word. I'm not calling anyone an N-word. Here's the thing, I gotta come out of the closet. I say the N-word. But I don't use it. The N-word is for black people to use. But anyone can say it. It's all about context, you know? Unfortunately, in today's day and age, context is kind of gone. It's outdated. It's not obsolete, I'll tell you that. Context is everything. Even now, just for talking about this, I haven't said the N-word. I've been saying the N-word, but I haven't said the word. And still, that's enough to piss people off the way I'm talking about it. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but you can fuck off. Like, you don't have to listen to this podcast. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry if I did, but please click away if I am. If you like what I'm doing, maybe tune in next week. I'll probably be talking about something different. I'm so stoned, I can't remember what I was talking about last week. It'll definitely be something new. But now I'm talking about this. I'll say the N-word, I just won't use it. Even friendly, I'm not gonna be like, yo, my N-word. That's ridiculous. I don't say it. I don't care if I'm Puerto Rican. I don't care if I'm brown. I don't identify as black. I'm not gonna say it. I don't feel comfortable saying it, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But because I'm thinking about this so much, if I do use the word within a context of a lyric, or if I'm reading a book or something, or an excerpt, I'll say it. But I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it from my own words, or from my own speech. It's not a part of my own vocabulary that I use. But it's a word, and I don't pretend that it doesn't exist. And no matter the threat, even if I don't feel confident in it, I'm going to fake it till I make it. I'm going to be confident in my use, because I know what I'm doing. I'm not a fucking 16-year-old kid anymore. If I'm using the word, I know I felt comfortable in it. And if I made a fucking mistake, I'll fucking delete that shit. Oh, let me be honest with you. Actually, I was recording a playthrough on my gaming channel. I was recording Trover vs. the Universe. And on one of the parts of the video, I fucking dropped an N-bomb. Just like, I was being silly and I was just trying to, I don't know where it came from, it just popped out. And when I said it, I stopped and I had to stop myself and I was like, okay, hold on, that was wrong. I think I might have said I don't take it back though, which was wrong, and then I never uploaded the video because I knew that was wrong. And I've been meaning to delete it from the video, but I just never did because I don't want to. I hate editing. That's why this podcast is so low budget. Most of the reason. I could have a friend help me or something, but I like just me working on it. I can put on a higher production podcast and call it something else, but the Rogers podcast is my own bullshit. But I have nothing else to say there. I made my point. It's kind of a joke when I say it this way, but I mean it. I'll say the N-word, but I won't use it. That's that. Alright, let's move on. I'm getting stuck on topics today. But I'm pouring my heart out for you guys here. This is real shit. This is unfiltered thought. This is how you're supposed to be able to think freely. You know, if everyone wasn't threatening to cancel you on and offline. Not everyone, I'm being dramatic, I know. But it is a problem now. 2021, these are our times. Again with the drama. I know, I can't help it. Moving on. I know I psyched you out twice, but again, I really do have to come out of the closet. Yes, I am gay. Well, bye. But that's gay. You gay-ass motherfuckers. Who the fuck says bi people aren't gay? That's fucking stupid, man. It better not be gay. It better not be bi people saying that. You're gay, motherfucker. Admit it, bitch. Stupid ass. Why do you think bi people go to the gay pride parades? Huh? They're not watching from the sideline? I'll go and be in that parade. I'm not gonna go wear a fucking thong. But I could probably rock some short shorts and a rainbow headband. I don't know, shirtless is a little too gay for me. No homo phobia, that is. But I would love to be in a fucking gay pride parade. Not at the front. That's gotta be some super gay ass dude that's gonna rock that shit. But I would love to hang out. Dude, I've been to gay pride parades and watched from the side. They're fun as fuck. It's just a giant party. How could you hate gay people? Especially, I mean, now it's 2021. Do people even hate gay people anymore? I don't think so. If you do, what the fuck are you doing with your life? But gay people are the shit because they just party. They just want to party and fuck. La-di-da-di, man. They don't want to hurt anybody. They just want to party and have fun. And I'm about that. I mean, personally, I don't think you should party all the time. I think you should be responsible and work and get shit done. But not even saying that party people do that. That's what part of the party is. It's like most party people believe in working hard and then partying hard on the weekends. And if that's you, hell fucking yeah. I just can't do that. I'm weak, I guess. I'm tired, man. I like to stay in. Let's say I have a long weekend. Then ideally I would sleep in on Friday. maybe go out Saturday. Then I can have a lot of fun. But then I want the Sunday and that extra Monday. I want those to just sleep and recover. And go outside, get exercise. I can only party so much, just personally. I don't even like party. I just like getting high, going out and talking to people. But hell yeah, what was the time? Partying, man. Hell yeah. Shoutouts to gay people. Shoutouts to partying. And shoutouts to the N-word. Yeah, I don't care. I don't know. People use it like some people. I totally get both sides of it because like I have black friends that'll say I don't even use the N-word at all because I don't want to be spreading it and using it, you know. And I get that. I totally understand that, and that makes sense to me. And then I also have black friends that will just use it openly, and it's just like, well, it doesn't matter, but like, I don't think you should use it defensively, or you probably shouldn't use it if you're white. I think it's like a word for black people to use. I totally get that argument too. I'm outside of this all. I don't have a say in the matter. I don't. I'm not black. Puerto Rican's not black. Actually, some are, dude. They mix so much out there. Latins are crazy. They fuck. But personally, I don't identify as black. I don't look black too. I don't think there's much in my background. I think my sister got like one of those DNA tests, and there was like a 3% maybe. But I think I know white people that are more black than me. I'm not black, man. I'm talking genetically, not the way they act. Culturally. Actually, I know white guys have grown up culturally poor and might act in a way that you think is irresponsible. I understand all of it, you know? It's, at the end of the day, none of that is me. At the end of the day, I can only speak for myself. But that doesn't mean I can't weigh in. You heard my thoughts. I don't have to go off on this again. I'm Asian. In Latin. Puerto Rican. I love it. Hispanic. I guess not Latin. Maybe a little Latin. Mostly Hispanic. Most of my ancestors come from Spain. I am able to confirm this for you due to my family tree. Fuck Ancestry, by the way. The only reason Ancestry has anything about my family is because my aunt spent so much time looking into it and uploading all the information. So now any of my descendants and shit can go look that up. Which is fucking amazing. My aunt's the shit. I love her so much. I haven't talked to her forever. I should go visit her, say hey or something. I am a bad son, nephew, brother, boyfriend, friend, what have you. But everyone understands me. If they didn't understand, they wouldn't talk to me still. They all love me still, which is great. Hair. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I should compose myself. Hold on. Let me drink some water. Ugh. I just left spit all over the cup. That's disgusting. Anyway, no one would have known if I didn't tell you about it, but hey, now you know. Hey, my mouth was too dry, man. I don't have to defend myself, but fuck you. Criticize me all you want. Fucking assholes. But yeah, I was thinking about like dreadlocks and shit. So it's crazy, like dreadlocks are historically a thing. They just happen no matter your hair type. It's not just like very nappy, typical black hair types that'll dreadlock. You know, like Indians dreadlocked a lot. Speaking for my own cultures. And I was just thinking, it makes sense. Like, if I think of black hair, it grows different, but it's so strong and healthy. I feel like if you have black hair, you better be proud of it, because it just grows so strong. Like, that looks strong and healthy, like it's coming from a strong, healthy creature. You know? I feel like that says something about you. And I feel that way about myself. I don't have black hair, but I got Asian hair. It grows different. Instead of growing curly, or like super napped, my hair grows out super straight. But it's super thick and strong. And I love that shit. I'm super proud of that. And then I just realized, I feel bad for white people. Their hair is so thin and brittle, man. Not all of them, but there's a lot of white people out there with brittle ass hair. They got commercials for it. They wouldn't if it wasn't true. Then why are there commercials? Whose hair is breaking? It's not black people's hair. It's not Asian hair, I'll tell you that. The only people's hair that's breaking, these anti-breakage shampoos, how are they even doing that? Are they just coating your hair in a layer of glue? Protective layer of glue? What is in that shit? Yeah, man, poor white people. I don't blame them for getting so upset about things. It's hard when you don't get much sun. You gotta get out in the sun, guys. Like I was saying before at the beginning of this podcast, you gotta get outside. It's good for you. Oh my god, I am way over the time limit. Oh boy. Get outside. Love you guys. I've wasted enough of your time. You already know what to do. So, listen to your mom. But listen to your heart. And go suck a dick. You never know what it'll do for you. See ya.